Hey everybody, hope you all are doing well. We are going to do something a little bit different today. I'm looking to make a mascot for myself. Something I can draw pretty regularly and use as an icon. There's a couple of different ways of doing this. And I asked around to my friends, my family, and people I know, and we've come up with a couple of good ideas. So, out of some animals that I love, which is panda, ferret, cat, and wolf, the clear winner out of this one was Panda. I'm sorry if my spelling is really bad. And out of now, mascot has to have some type of occupation. Doesn't always have to do with the channel, but I need it to do kind of have a certain look. And out of these, one out amongst all of them. Artist won out pretty heavily. Now, what kind of stature, pose should we have? Now, it has some pretty good ideas on this. It kind of was a tie between epic, standard, and chibi / cute. So I think what I'm going to do, since it was a tie, and I really do like all three, but I only can do maybe a hybrid of two. So what we're going to do is standard, kind of like slice of life, and chibi. So those are the three aspects that we're going to work on for this mascot. Okay. So if that's our idea, we're going to need some references. I'll be right back and grab some references. Okay, so we have a couple of good references. Now, these are two different references. One is a Pandarian from World of Warcraft, and the other one is a Powwow from Dofus, also known as Wakfu. It is a French kids show. Absolutely love the artwork out of it. You can see that the top one is more, I would say, epic, and the bottom one is more standard. One. Now I have to figure out poses. Now I am very beginning at this, so I want to take a rough pencil. Go ahead and grab my blue. And we're going to take a crack at this. Now there's all kinds of poses. The first thing I do, let's go ahead and grab a line, and I know that that is my floor. So we have a floor. So we're going to go like that, go up. So I know I want him to have a digital pen, because that's what I use. And so one of the things I like out of these two that I know is I want his body type, but his style, so that I know that what I'm looking for, I know what I need to compensate for. So I don't want him to make him look too arrogant, so we want the head here, kind of a short neck, upper torso, belly, legs. We want to mark down that center line. Let's see, if we had the pen here, we could have his fist right there. And his other arm kind of coming down like that. Like that, kind of. But that's kind of a boring pose, ain't it? So let's go ahead and Grab that. Bring it up there. Okay, so let's take another look at this. More dynamic, or we could just have him like right there. Chest. Head. And kind of like have the pen across his knees. Makes his head a little bit bigger. And smiling. Nope, nope. Wrong eraser. Let's refine that down a little bit. So the head like that. Kind of the bean effect going on. And he has really thick arms with the big old paws. And then you have his feet right there. Feet right there. Like that. And as you notice, I'm just using circles for the most part. Circles that we've been working on the last two videos. Now, I'm not really liking either one. Let's think. One more pose. Let's go for pole going across. Head right there. You have the shoulders. Let's actually go this way with it. Belly, back. Arms come up. Arms come up. See, I've made this a little too big, which is perfectly fine. Oh, nope. Let's try that again. Digital. I would see if I was using traditional, I would have to erase and redraw, which wouldn't be the end of the world. Leg. And he would have the pen across his shoulders. I think I'm liking this one over these two. Okay. So now that we know what pose I want, I'm going to go ahead and erase this one. Go ahead and get rid of that. Actually, I want to keep that. We're going to merge some layers here so that that's all on that. There you go. I want to make sure that I take these two, cut, paste, bring them down so that all that can go away. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and move this up to here. I'm going to make it a thumb. There we go. Now you might be asking, Zethma, how are you going to do this? You're not that great at figure drawing. I mean, yeah, you're pretty good at drawing Pokemon, but how are you going to make a figure like that? Well, a couple of things I've learned over the past several years is to break this down over here. So, key aspects. 1, Chibi is big heads. So we know that we need an exaggerated head. So let's actually shrink that down. Okay. Standard means we need a pretty good body proportions. So if we know that we need, if that's going to be our head, facing this way. Okay. And then we know that the body goes like this. Actually, let me draw that a little bit better. Like this down to a pelvis. And then we know we have legs, right? Simple enough. But we need at least 6 of these. So if I do that, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we're running out of room. I'm going to have to reduce again, which is fine. So we're going to bring all this down into one layer. Oopsie. See? Not perfect. I accidentally drew this on the wrong layer. Okay. So this needs to come down. You need to join your brothers. There you go. So we need to reduce that. There we go. Grab this. Five, 6, 7. There we go. Alright. You can do 6 heads, and that's kind of what he is. And this one looks like if he was straight up and down, probably 7 or 8. 8 is kind of the standard. If you want to do like epic heroes, epic superheroes. 7 is kind of used by stylistic type of drawing. 6 is really chibi. I'm kind of splitting the difference. So if we want to split the difference, we have 7, so we're going to go 6.5. Ow! Zethma. Hi. That makes no sense. What are you going to do? So what I'm going to do is go to the right layer, move his head up, this down to about there. Make sure I'm measuring everything correctly. Legs come down 1, 2, and feet. And then we have the upper torso, which I want the belly to be most of his girth. And then we have his chest. So if this is his back, his chest comes out to here. He has his belly. And then his legs. And then the pole would come out to here, across there. Actually, I need to do something. Can you guess what it is? Removing the heads? Yes. So, cut, paste, there we go. So that should, oh. Alright. Get rid of that. Come across there like that. Now the arms should measure to the end of here. So if you're going to come down, about midpoint right there, arm. If you notice on yourself, your arms come to about mid-thigh. And I always use that as my guiding principle. And what that means for me, in this instance, is that if I come down to here, come to here, paw, trying to line this up. Like that. And if you want to know if you did it right, you literally take a tracing paper. I'm kind of losing my mind here. Grab this, measure, and then you rotate that paper until you get to like this. Go up like that, and then see where it falls. See? It's a little bit off, but not by much. So what that tells me is that I need to shorten these up. Not by much, just a little bit. There we go. Now, I think what I'm going to do with his legs is we're going to come down here, soften these out. And I want this leg. Okay, so if I'm standing like that, this leg come like that, and then this one would be more legs are always my hardest point. Yeah, let's turn his foot this way. So what I'm going to do now, up the amount erased, and this is a lot of my process, is just going through and kind of fixing it to the way I like it. And see, he looks like he's kind of nonchalantly sitting there. So we're going to go ahead and combine all this. And let's go ahead and get into the time lapse of me doing the rest of the outline and then doing the details. Alright, we're at the halfway mark, at least in this art piece. I'm done with the initial drawing. I might add some more details when I go through, but I like where he's at. Still not happy with his face, but I'm going to let it go. That's one of the key things is if you know that you're just going to keep nitpicking and nitpicking and nitpicking, just let it go. You can always redraw it later when you feel more confident in your art piece. So what I'm going to do now is ink and then go through and start coloring.
Any ideas?
As I finish up this drawing, I hope you enjoyed everything that we've done today. I really enjoy how this has turned out. I think this would be a wonderful mascot. If you really enjoyed this, you want to see my further artist journals, go ahead and hit that like button to tell me you like it, and hit that subscribe button. Until later, hope you have a wonderful day, and remember, I believe in you, and I know you can do just as good as I am. See you later.